Last year, I backpacked Vietnam for 3 weeks, and after temporarily getting split up from Morgan due to many visa issues, we finally met back up on the Indonesian island of Bali, where we're going to spend the next week exploring the best that Bali has to offer. I'm getting a traditional Balinese breakfast, which is called Balinese cake, sticky rice. I don't know if it's got like a sauce on it, it looks like a coconut. And then rice flour pancakes, I think it is. And then this is also just sticky rice made into triangles. I have no idea what these are. It looks kind of good, and it comes with like a sugar syrup. So we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna try the little pancake first. It's alright. It's got no sugar on, so it just tastes like a pancake with no sugar. I'm gonna try a little bit of coconut with some sticky rice and then this triangle thing. Very like bland because it's got no sugar on. I'm gonna try whatever this is. That's very sticky. I think it's all the same. I think it's all made with rice flour. Right. I'm gonna put some of the syrup on, although I don't really like this syrup to be honest with you. But it's gonna give it a little bit of sweetness, I suppose. That's better. I've also decided to get a fruit plate because Morgan got one. It looked really good, and it was like €1, not even that. So now we've come out, we've got some scooters. I had to ride on the back of Morgan's because my hostel didn't have enough for me, which was Morgan's first time carrying a passenger, so I was a little bit paranoid. Got a scooter, no ABS on them, they're very basic scooters, so paranoid about that too. And now we're at the monkey forest, which is a forest in the middle of ubud, and the monkeys are free to roam. There's fences, but the fences are like 6 foot. They're more just to keep people from coming in for free, so we have to pay. The monkeys are quite free. They're free to do whatever they want around the park. The forest is massive, and if they were to climb over the fence, then nothing would happen. Maybe they'd be brought back because obviously they'd be in the city. The park also has strict rules towards feeding and touching the monkeys. You're not allowed to interact with them in any way. Just look at them as they go about their daily lives. I just seen people getting pictures of the monkeys. You're not allowed to touch them, but then they have people who work here who'll let them go on your knee to get pictures, which I did not know about. I didn't read about it. I read that there was like no interactions with the monkeys. Around the forest there's a load of these temples that you can go in, and behind me there's the main temple where they've got a show on, a Balinese show. You can probably hear it behind me. And as you can see, even in these temples, you've got the monkeys on the roofs. Now, you're probably seeing from some of the footage that this is a massive forest. Obviously, the monkeys choose to probably come closer to the people because they know that they can rob things from people's bags. One tried to rob my bottle out my bag. Luckily, he couldn't get it out. After the monkey sanctuary, we were gonna go to the waterfall, but we came for some food, and the weather is very wet. Bali rains a lot, and we were gonna go to the waterfall, but the Liverpool game is on later, Liverpool versus City, and we want to see that. So tomorrow we're gonna extend our stay at the hostel, and we're gonna go to the waterfall tomorrow, and then the next day go to Canggu. This is the mopeds we've got this time, much smaller than the ones we had in Vietnam, probably like maybe 50cc or something, and they have no ABS, so very dangerous. This bar that I came to watch the footy is a really cool bar. It's called the Melting Pot Saloon. I think it might be a chain in Indonesia, I'm not sure, but it has loads of games to play. It has some axe throwing, as well as the usual bar games like pool, snooker, some ping pong, and like foosball and shuttleboard. I think it's called shuttleboard. It's really cool. The football's on here as well. We've just got beat by City, which is ridiculous. We were so bad. So I'm just going to chill for the rest of the night, and then we'll see you tomorrow, where we're going to be going out on the bikes again to go to a waterfall. Today we're going to a waterfall. We're going to Suatu Waterfall in ubud. It's a Sunday, so it's just a proper chilled day. I had a lie-in. Morgan's still at the hostel because he got in like really late last night, so he's really tired. But I got in maybe about midnight. The really good thing about this waterfall is that It's only a 5-minute walk from the car park to the waterfall itself. This is meant to be a really good waterfall, and I think we're currently in wet season in Bali, so it should be quite full, the pool. And I don't know if we get to do a bit of cliff jumping, I am not sure, but apparently there's a woman here that will bless you with holy water, but I have no idea where that is. I just heard from someone in the hostel. I'm here now, and it is a little bit busy. Should have probably came earlier this morning when there would have been no one here. It's like a little Instagram photo shoot here. I've had some photos taken. Now it's time to get in the water to cool off. It's quite warm. It's really nice and refreshing. You can even hire a little raft out, like a little bamboo raft. Get some more pictures on. As you'll probably tell, this is very noisy. And you can do a little bit of cliff jumping here, but not much. You can jump off that there. But I didn't really trust them. But I did see what people doing it and they seemed fine. But the water's not very clear. So. One of the cool things about this waterfall is like you can actually climb up into the little cave and go behind it. As you can see here, I'm in that little cave. Right underneath it now. Pushing the waterfall. This is so cool. I found this vegan place called Bali. It's like literally 2 minutes from my hostel, and it's a vegan all-you-can-eat buffet. This is the plate I've got. It's very messy. It also has desserts included in the buffet, and then it has some bigger cakes here that you can get separately. There's some ice cream, and I think that's what we're going to do after this. If the £2.70 all-you-can-eat buffet wasn't good enough, I've now got cake and ice cream for £2. So for £5 I've got an all-you-can-eat buffet and some chocolate cake and ice cream. You really can't go wrong with food prices in Bali. I'm back at the hostel now, and I'm still full from that food ages ago. It's like 9 PM and it's lashing down. I'm sat under the cover in the garden. Luckily we have these covers because it's such a nice place for you to relax, have a cup of tea at the end of the night. So tomorrow we're going to be going to Canggu, and I think we're going to be learning how to surf. We're in Canggu, which is one of the best places to learn how to surf in Bali for beginners. As you can hear, it's actually raining and it's getting late. It's about 5 PM, but we spoke to some surf instructor. Apparently they said it's not a bad time right now to get out and surf. So we're gonna head down to the beach. I'm gonna take my very first surf lesson. I'm at the beach now and I'm just walking to try and find the instructor, but look at these waves. This looks sick. I don't know whereabouts it is. I'm just walking, following the address that I got given. So hopefully I'll find them quite soon. If you're right footed, would you tend to put right foot first, or would you tend to put left foot first?
If you right footer, that means you're goofy. If you right foot in the front, that we call goofy. This part we call soft top.
Yep.
Yeah, it's simple because it's soft on the top. This part we call nose, loose in the front. Yeah. This part we call deck of the board, we lay down, and that is the tail.
Okay.
Remember, the tail always have a long string that we call lace or leg rope, so you tie it on your back foot.
So you don't lose it.
Every time you fall down, you're not going to lose the most of part. Raise your hands up, yeah? Look forward. Always looking forward, and if you feel that you lose your speed, lean forward. Okay. Just to get more speed, and if the nose sinks into the water, yeah, lean back. Okay. That's how you have to control. So you hands really next to your chest. Yes. Swim.
So I'm changed now and I'm ready to go. I've just had a quick lesson of what to do in the water, and it's time to actually get in now and give it a go.
Are you ready to go?
Yes. Yes! First time! ready.
Always ready.
Always ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready on the ground.
That was sick. First time ever surfing, and the very first time I tried to stand up I was able to actually stand up, but then I looked backwards and lost my balance. Should always look forward. And then the next two goes I fell pretty much straight away, but I started to get the hang of it and was starting to be able to stand up every single time. It was so much fun. It's such hard work though. The swimming with your arms is so hard. Now I've ordered a grab and we're going to be going to get some food because I am starving. We're going to a place that sells Western food, sells like burritos, although they're Mexican, but you know what I mean, burgers, fries, pasta, all that sort of stuff. I haven't had a burger the entire time that I've been here, so I think today is that day I get a burger, even though I leave in a couple of days. The place I've come to is called Sauce Street, and it actually looks really quite fancy in here, but I don't think it is. The prices are very reasonable, like 80,000 for a burger and fries, which is I think about £5, £4.50. Very reasonable compared to back home. This burger looks so good. It's a plant-based chicken burger, I think, with some barbecue sauce, cheese, coleslaw, and obviously some fries and tomato sauce, and it just looks so good. That's so good. I'm so hungry that I've just finished the burger and I ordered another plate of food. Carbonara with some garlic bread because I'm starving. I basically just cake today. Having a burger to get myself eating something proper. It's the next day in Canggu and it's a lovely day for some surfing today. Obviously I don't know what the waves are like, but the weather is nice. It's not rainy or cloudy. I was watching the footage back from yesterday and I realised that you can only see my legs and the board. You can't see anything else. We've come to grab some food just before we go surfing. Got some tacos with tofu. Needed to eat today, like proper food, because yesterday was exhausting not eating. Morgan's gonna experience that today with his first time surfing. I'm just gonna rent a board today, no lessons for me. I'm just gonna fail and learn from failure. So I've got my board, Morgan's doing his lesson. I've got a little bit of a smaller board today, I think, than yesterday. And I'm ready to get out there and give it a go on my own for the next 2 hours or so. I'm at the airport now and it's time to go back to Vietnam and leave Morgan. We just drove on the bikes for an hour. So sad.
So sad.
Been what, nearly a month? A month?
Yeah.
Probably less than a month with all the delays and getting split up. But it's been so good.
Thank you, visas.
Yeah, thank you, visas. Make sure you smash the like button. Comment below what's been your favourite part of the whole trip. Subscribe if you're not already. And remember, keep exploring.